big piece of it here, and this came up in some of the earlier conversations, is taking it almost from theory to practice. Like, how do you deploy this to organizations, and how do you tell them how to use it? Like, what is your role in that?
Yeah, so when I was a very young engineer at HP, I was taught a formula by one of my first managers, and I repeat that to every generation that comes through our doors, and that is, quality is fitness for use as defined by the end customer. And what's important about that formula is that it demands dialogue. It requires us to develop empathy to understand, okay, given the technology, how will it need to be used? Now, engineers love boundary conditions: size, weight, power, cost, privacy, security. What's important with these technologies is that we have that dialogue, we have that conversation with the enterprises, scientists, and engineers who want to use it, so that we can add in those new boundary conditions. We can educate our team members about how to be able to demonstrate that fitness. Now, I've been in the room where you're explaining something, and we'll bring in our human rights team, or we'll bring in our privacy team, and they'll explain to the engineering teams something that had not occurred to them before. And at first their eyes get really big, and then they'll kind of look down at the table, and you can just hear the gears turning. I hadn't even considered that. So the most important thing that we can do is to educate and to have that demonstration of fitness and applicability go all the way back, not just through the technology,
right,
but into the training of the technologists.
I don't